Hey guys, we welcome you all. We, the 6 car A Squadron NCC Flight B, are up with a small effort to elucidate the ongoing situation. The current COVID 19 wave is hitting us so hard, leading to miserable condition. I hope you guys have ostracized yourself because that's very important to stay safe. But we need not worry about it at all. Here is all you need to know. To start off with COVID 19 is an infectious disease caused by the newly discovered coronavirus. Most people infected with COVID 19 will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover without requiring special treatment. But this is not the case in the older people and those with underlying medical problems like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, chronic respiratory disease, and cancer. They are more likely to develop serious illness. The best way to prevent and slow down transmission is to be well informed about the COVID 19 virus, the disease it causes, and how it spreads. Protect yourself and others from infection by washing your hands or using an alcohol based rub frequently and not touching your face. Moving on to symptoms, fever, dry cough, tiredness are more likely to be seen. But this also includes aches, sore throat, diarrhea, conjunctives, headache, loss of taste or smell, or a rash on the skin or discoloration of fingers or toes are also the symptoms of COVID 19. Difficulty in breathing or shortness of breath, chest pain or pressure, loss of speech or movement are serious symptoms. To overcome this, seek immediate medical attention. Always call before visiting your doctor or health facility. People with mild symptoms who are otherwise healthy should manage their symptoms at home. On average, it takes 5 to 6 days from when someone is infected with the virus for symptoms to show. However, it can take up to 14 days. Spread. The virus can spread from an infected person's mouth or nose in small liquid particles when they cough, sneeze, speak, sing, or breathe. These particles range from larger respiratory droplets to smaller aerosols. Current evidence suggests that the virus spreads mainly between people who are in close contact with each other, typically within 1 meter. A person can be infected when aerosols or droplets containing the virus are inhaled or come directly into contact with the eyes, nose, or mouth. The virus can also spread in poorly ventilated, crowded indoor settings, where people tend to spend longer period of time. This is because aerosol remains suspended in the air or travel farther than 1 meter, that is in the long range. People may also become infected by touching surfaces that have been contaminated by the virus when touching their eyes, nose, or mouth without cleaning their hands. So I request you to wash your hands again and again. Further research is ongoing to better understand the spread of the virus and which settings are most risky and why. Research is also under the way to study virus variants that are emerging and while some are more transmissible. Let's have a quick check on its social impact. The COVID 19 vaccines that are currently in development or have been approved are expected to provide at least some protection against the new virus variants because these vaccines elect a broad immune response involving a range of antibodies and cells. Therefore, changes or mutations in the virus should not make vaccines ineffective. In the event of any of these vaccines prove to be less effective against one or more variants, it will be possible to change the composition of the vaccines to protect against these variants. Data continues to be collected and analyzed on the new variants of the COVID 19 virus. The World Health Organization is working with researchers, health officials, and scientists to understand how these variants affect the virus behavior, including their impact on effectiveness of the vaccines, if any. The World Health Organization Disease Outbreak News to get up-to-date information on these impact of COVID-19 virus variants on the effectiveness of the different vaccines. This is an area where the evidence remains preliminary and is developing quickly. Prevention. Prevention is better than cure. As that being said, stopping the spread starts with you. So, wear a mask, clean your hands, maintain safe distance, and get vaccinated. The most important part is of the treatment and vaccine. After exposure to someone who has COVID-19, do the following. Call your healthcare provider or COVID-19 hotline to find out where and when to get a test. Cooperate with contact tracing procedures to stop the spread of the virus. If testing is not available, stay home and away from others for 14 days. While you're in quarantine, do not go to work, to school, or to public places. Ask someone to bring your supplies. Keep at least a meter distance from others, even your family members. Wear a medical mask to protect others, including when you need to seek a medical care. Clean your hands frequently. Stay in a separate room from other family members, and if not possible, wear a medical mask. If you share a room, place beds at least 1 meter apart. Keep the room well ventilated. Monitor yourself from any symptoms for 14 days. Call your healthcare provider immediately if you have any of these danger signs: difficulty breathing, loss of speech or mobility, confusion or chest pain. Stay positive by keeping in touch with loved ones by phone or online and by exercising at home. The world is in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic. As World Health Organization and partners work together on the response, tracking the pandemic, advising on critical interventions, distributing vital medical supplies to those in need, they're racing to develop and deploy safe and effective vaccines. Vaccines save millions of lives each year. Vaccines work by training and preparing the body's natural defenses, the immune system, to recognize and fight off the viruses and bacteria they target. After vaccination, if the body is later exposed to those diseases causing germs, the body is immediately ready to destroy them, preventing illness. As of 18th February 2021, at least 7 different vaccines across 3 platforms have been rolled out into our countries. Vulnerable populations in all countries are the highest priority for vaccination. At the same time, more than 200 additional vaccine candidates are in development, of which more than 60 are in clinical development. COVAX is the part of the ACT Accelerator, which World Health Organization launched with partners in 2020. COVAX, the vaccine pillar of ACT Accelerator, convened by CEPI, Gavi, and WHO, aims at the end acute phase of the COVID-19 pandemic. We don't grow when things are easy. We grow when we face challenges. And this being said, challenges over here allude to the current pandemic situation. Jai Hind.